Hello, I'm Angela Webb, the author of Pegs to Paper. I'd like to talk you through how to use the resources for Step 1 of the programme, which are designed for all the children in the early years from ages 3 to 5. Begin setting up your workspace by selecting an orange, blue, yellow, dark green and red pot and link them together. Then take 10 of each matching colour peg and add those to the pots. Place a matching colour pen into each pot too. Now select a single quadrant pegboard and position it in front of the child and the peg pots to the side of the pegboard. Ensure that the pots and pegs are placed to the child's less dominant side. For example, a right-handed child would have the pots positioned to the left side of the pegboard and vice versa. Use of the hands for placing the pegs will be described later on. Lastly, select a clearboard dot sheet and cloth from your pack and place them to one side for now. Select the first work card out of the pack and study the pattern to form a description based on colour, number and the position of the pegs. Say clearly for the child what is on the card. For the first pattern in the sequence, you would say something like, make a line of 5 red pegs down on the left side of the board, emphasizing the relevant words. Then present the card to the child and ask him or her to look at the pattern and tell you what they see. Then ask them to copy it using your description. Guidance for the descriptions can be found by scanning the QR code on the front of the Step 1 work cards. The focus of this exercise is to help the child listen to the descriptive language and repeat it, thereby building vocabulary and understanding. The child then copies the pattern onto the pegboard using the pegs. Ensure, as he or she does so, that they select the peg from the box with the less dominant hand and passes it to the dominant hand to be placed into the board. This integrated use of the two hands helps to activate the left and the right sides of the brain. Guide the child to hold the peg with a recommended grasp, that is, with the 2 fingers and the thumb, as this will help to establish an ergonomic tripod grasp ready for holding a writing implement. As the pegs are pushed into the board, the relevant muscles for handwriting are strengthened in the wrist and arm. However, as well as developing strength and coordination, the physical engagement in making the patterns with the pegs promotes secure retention of the concepts on the cards. Once the pattern has been completed on the board, ask the child to say what he or she has done. This way, you can check if the descriptive language given in the instruction has been retained. For example, for the first pattern in the sequence, we'd expect the child to say, I have made a line of 5 red pegs down the left side of the board. If the child is struggling to describe what's been done, help by restating the number, the colour, the direction and the position of the pegs on the board. Now take the clearboard dot sheet and ask the child to copy the pattern from the pegboard using the pens, forming circles round the guides included in the sheet. Ensure that circles are made in an anti-clockwise direction, starting at 1 o'clock. Since the curved letter forms employ an anti-clockwise circle in their formation, practicing this basic movement will provide a solid foundation for handwriting and for pen control. If you wish to document a child's progress, you can write the name on the dotted line and photocopy or photograph the clearboard dot sheet. Once finished, wipe the clearboard clean with the cloth provided. Progress through all 16 work cards in the same manner as this one described, and then you will have completed Step 1.